breaking. This is Oregon News Now. Breaking news.
Breaking news here at midday. A dramatic scene unfolding this morning in North Bend after a small airplane skidded off the runway at the Southwest Oregon Regional Airport and ended up in the water. Thank you for joining us. I'm Adam Miranda. Now, we've learned 5 people were on board and taken to the hospital, and at this time their conditions are unknown. Aaron Ariano was live at the scene. And Aaron, you've been out there for a while now. What have you learned about this emergency?
Adam, this happened at 6:12 this morning. A small passenger jet, a Honda HA420, that's a private passenger jet, was trying to land here at the main strip at the Southwest Oregon Regional Airport when it skidded off the runway and landed into the water. Let me get out of the way here. So I am right now stationed a little bit far behind. I'm going to zoom in, so stay with me here while I adjust this because I did have to step back quite a ways away. But the big question is, how did this happen? And that is what NTSB investigators are on scene trying to figure out right now. As you allow me to zoom in and focus up here, you can see those emergency responders lights, and right there you see the tail end of the plane that's up. It's been removed from the water. As I pick this up once more, you got to bear with me here as I adjust the brightness. It is a little bit foggy, but there it is. That is the back end of the plane that was removed from the water. It's that private jet, and you see the emergency crews around it. Again, the big question is what happened? NTSB, they're here trying to figure that out. Right now, I'm far back. I'm at the fire station that's on site, and at this fire station, they responded quickly to the scene. Now let's look at some video and some photos of the plane being removed from the water. According to Stephanie Kilmer, she's the public information officer for the Coos County Airport District, a ground crew member witnessed the crash and immediately called for help. That's when emergency responders on site and from the area responded almost immediately. I'm told that Coast Guard boats were used to help rescue the passengers from the plane while they were still in the water. They were taken to ambulances relatively quickly. I asked how fast that response time was. I don't have an answer right now, but they say that it did happen very, very quickly. They have mass casualty trainings, and they said it really went into effect trying to remove everybody from those planes. 4 passengers, like Adam said, and 1 pilot were rescued, but the extent of their injuries are not known at this time. They were taken to the hospital. The cause of the crash, also not known. No word on if a distress signal was called out, but Kilmer says that the pilot was able to take action to avoid some critical areas that were on the runway while they were landing.
I do know that the pilot was able to take evasive action to avoid a critically important air navigational tool at the end of the runway. And that is one of the buildings that's just outside of the safety area.
Back out here live, the runway, the main runway was closed for a time, but it is now reopened. And that plane is going to stay on scene while they try to figure out exactly what happened. And they say that the best way they're going to find out what happened is when they could finally interview the pilot. But again, it's not known when that will take place. But it was a pretty big and a pretty quick response here at the airport. But right now, that plane is back out of the water. And of course, we're going to continue to follow this for any major developments. For now, reporting live here in North Bend, I'm Aaron Ariano. Adam, we'll toss back to you.
Aaron, before I let you go, I did want to ask you one more question. Did this incident cause any other flight delays at the airport for today?
So, Adam, it happened on the main runway. That's where their commercial flights come in. They had one scheduled for 1 p.m. for a time that was nearly canceled, but it's been since delayed. So they are going to get that one commercial flight back here. It's just going to happen at a later time. And then the other parts of the runway where those private jets can use, those are also open. So things are pretty much fully operational here, even as they investigate the scene.
Okay, Aaron, thank you very much. I'll let you get back to it. And we're going to continue to stay on the story as we get more information and as we learn more about the people on board that flight and see what their conditions are. But let's bring it back now.